All right, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to play the song Roses by Outkast. Just the introduction, you know, the most famous part that everybody loves so much. Now, this is a fairly tricky song to play. Bear with me sometimes when I go a little slower, but I am going to explain it. So let's just jump right into it. Before we kind of take it part by part, I'm just kind of going to show you the chords that you're going to be playing first with the left hand. Although the right hand is more the challenge, I just want to show you the chords as it's like a nice little descending pattern this way, okay? So it starts with an E minor chord, E, G, and B. And then the next chord is going to be a D major chord, D, F sharp, A. The next chord is going to be a C major chord, C, E, and G. The next chord is going to be a B minor chord, B, D, F sharp. And then we're just going to do an A minor chord, but we're going to leave out the C, so just A and E. Then a G chord, G and D, then F and C, E and B, D and A, and then it's going to end with just D sharps. Okay, so I'm obviously going to re-explain it and kind of show you everything together, but I just wanted to show you how the chords are just this descending pattern. It's just going down. All right, so now let's jump into it with both hands. So the way it starts, like I said, E minor chord, E, G, B. Right after you play that, so let me run that down. After that E minor chord, we do D, E, G. All right. And then we're going to leap up to this G. Then E. And then we do a really quick, that's G, A, G, E. Okay, so all together. Once again, E chord, E, G, B. Then D, E, G, G, E, G, A, G, E. Right? Then we go down to our D major chord. And then our melody is G, E, A, E, B. Okay, so. Once again, after you play that D chord there, it's G, E, A, E, B. So work on that, and let's put it all together so far. Now real quick, I'm gonna interrupt myself here. I am going slow, and it's important. I know this song is fast. Right, I know that's going to be the speed, but when you're practicing a song like this, especially if you're not super advanced, you do want to take it slower. It's totally fine to do it slower and let your hands learn it. All right, so once again, let's run through the first two parts. Okay, so if you need to, go ahead and pause the video here so you can just work on that. And when you're ready, come back to continue. All right, so after that, then we just add in C, B like that. Okay, so that's the whole first two parts. So that second part there with the D chord is G, E, A, E, B, C, B. Okay, all together. All right, so after that, we get to the third part. C chord, C, E, G. And at the same time as that C chord, we're going to hit G in our right hand. All right. So right after that. All right, so let me run that part down. So we hit the C chord with G. Then we do E, D, B, right? So G, E, D, B, and then together, if you can do it, the B flat and the E together. That's gonna have that nice bluesy sound there. So all together. Okay, and I'm repeating a lot of these parts because they are fairly complicated, so I don't want to throw it 20 notes at you. Sometimes it's easier to just learn like 4 notes at a time. All right, so I'm going to show you everything we've gotten so far. Like I said, if you want, you can pause the video at any time so that you can kind of work on these parts before moving on. So here it is from the top. Okay, so once you get up to there, after we hit that B flat and E, we're going to hit A, G, A, G, A, B. Okay, so once again, this starting from the C chord, I'm kind of teaching you this in parts based on the chord. From the C chord, this is the whole part with the C chord. G, E, D, B, B flat and E together, A, G, A, G, A, B. And then right after you hit that B is when you're going to switch to the B minor chord. Okay, so all together it's going to sound like this. All right, one more time. All right, so let's see what that all sounds like together so far. Time. All right, so that's where we're up to so far. Okay, so after that, all right, I'm gonna play it one more time, catch myself, and then we'll be able to go on to the next part. We do G, F sharp, E, D, B, D. So excuse me on that part. Now that I'm doing it faster, I wanted to correct myself. So after that, G, F sharp, E, D, B. So G, F sharp, E, D, B, E. One more time, that's G, F sharp, E, D, B, E. Okay, so all together here from the very top. Like I said, pause this video at any time. That's where we're up to so far. And then after that, we're gonna do D, B, B flat and E. Okay. So. And then A, so here we go. I'm gonna do it fast just so I can find it out. All right, so after that B flat and E, A, G, E. So after the B flat and the E, it's A, G, E. So that whole part from the B minor chord. All right. G, F sharp, E, D, B, E, D, B, B flat, E, A, G, E. All right, so here we go all together. Once we do that, we're gonna hit our A minor chord, just A and E, and then I'm gonna do a little roll here. So I'm gonna hit G and A at the same time. See that? It's kind of like a little blues trick. The real note that we want to hear is A, but we really quickly, like a grace note, almost just hit that G. Okay, so from there, B, E, G. So it's the G and A together, but we're really focusing on the A note there. A, B, E, G. All right, so from the B minor chord. Then we go to our G chord, and we're gonna hit A, and then G, E, B, B flat, A, A. So I'm gonna run that part again, okay? I'm gonna go right from just the A minor chord. And right there again, I didn't point it out, but I'm gonna do that same little grace note thing with that G and A, so. G, E, B, G, E, B, B flat, A, A. One more time here, nice and slow. So let's see what that sounds like all the way from the top. And I am going all the way back to the top every time so you can kind of see how the parts fit in together. So from there, this is a really quick little move. We do A, B flat, A, G, E. So once again, all together from here, just from the A minor chord. And then the ending is that G and the A again. And then, but that's with our F chord, F and C. Then our E and our B with G. And then A, G, and then D and A, and F sharp, and then a D, and then F sharp again, and then we go to our D sharp octaves with F sharp and D sharp. Okay, so let me run that ending by one more time. So it's the F and C, E and B with G, A, G, F sharp with D and A, D. All right, and that's the whole intro. So let me run that by the whole way through, nice and slow. That's it. And then when you can get that up to full speed, and that is it. All right, so thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a ton. Be patient with this song. Like I said, I know it's going to be desirable to try and go at the full speed right away, but take it nice and slow so your hands can learn it. Once your hands got it, then you can start bringing it up to speed. If you have any questions at all about any little parts, you can always write to me in the comments and I will get back to you, or you can always send me an email at digitalpianoschool@gmail.com and I can answer your questions there. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to keep supporting the channel, and I hope to see you again soon for another tutorial.